This video is brought to you by Loot Crate. Head today to lootcrate.com/reviewtechusa and enter the code RTU to save 10% on any subscription plan. Skip it up and that up. So if you hate pre-ordering games as much as I do, boy oh boy are you gonna love this. Not really. So GameStop was just at an investors meeting, and to make a long story short, what GameStop is looking to do is when games are being developed, they want to throw developers and publishers a shit ton of cash to make exclusive content for their versions of the game. So for example, let's just say, I'm pulling this out of my ass, Assassin's Creed Unity, okay? GameStop would give, they're going to give, let's just throw a number out there, Ubisoft $20 million. I don't know if that's a realistic number. This is an as-if example. To say to Ubisoft, hey, we want you to make a part of that game exclusive to our version of Assassin's Creed Unity. So only people who pre-order Assassin's Creed Unity, the Power Plus members who order Assassin's Creed Unity through GameStop, can get that level or get that part of the map in Assassin's Creed Unity. Nowhere else, whether you go to Amazon, whether you pre-order for the PC from Steam, you cannot get that level for anywhere else. It's exclusive to the GameStop version of Assassin's Creed Unity, to customers who pre-order, because GameStop will throw money down to make sure that level gets developed solely for the pre-ordered GameStop version of the game. And on top of it, from what I read from the Kotaku article, it may look like they may even try to do that with DLC. So, like, out in the future, like, say there's DLC. Once again, this is an as-if example. This is not confirmed. I'm just making this up. Say, for example, they do this with Assassin's Creed Unity, which, again, this is make-believe. The DLC in the future. So when they have new game modes, new maps for Assassin's Creed Unity, you'll only be able to get them from the pre-ordered GameStop version of the game. Yeah, it's a train wreck. And like Kotaku's article said, I'll have a couple articles below, but they made a good point. If this works out for GameStop, you don't think Amazon and Walmart and Target may follow suit? So you may have, which could be disastrous for other reasons, which I'll talk about in a minute. Let's use Assassin's Creed again, Unity. I'm beating this game up, but it's in my head as my example. Say GameStop does this, Amazon does this, Target does this, Walmart does this. You'll have like 5 different versions of the same game, all with exclusive content from different retailers for them to try to get you to get the game from them. Oh boy. So Polygon just released an article, and they were talking to Paul Raines, who is the CEO of GameStop, and he says, look, don't worry, we're not getting involved in the creative process. It's just a financial thing. We're going to throw developers and publishers money so we could get exclusive content for our version of their game. We're not becoming developers, don't worry. Which, I don't know, he doesn't get what people are concerned about. We don't think that GameStop is going to start sending out programmers and game developers to Ubisoft. We're concerned about how this could like compartmentalize and split up the games market and screw us over as consumers. Now, I'm going to basically be like the devil's advocate here, okay? From a consumer's perspective, I'm talking about myself too, I think this blows a gigantic bag of horse dicks. I think it sucks, okay? I think that, it's not fair that I'm spending $60 for the game on the PC, and the guy who gets the game from GameStop is going to get the version for maybe the same price if he pre-orders it with more content. I think that's BS. But at the same time, from a business standpoint, but there's an if with this too. That's the third thing I'll talk about. From a business standpoint, I see why GameStop wants to do this. Because here's the thing. The 13-year-old kid who doesn't think about this and doesn't get pissed off at this shit and doesn't think that deep into it, all he's going to know is, Mom, I want the Destiny, I want Destiny from GameStop and I want to pre-order it there because there's a really cool extra map and you could only get it from GameStop. And they know that those 13-year-old kids who don't give a shit if this is unethical or not, who don't give a shit how this could harm the industry as a whole, they're going to go to GameStop and get the game. So from a business standpoint, it could be very good. Okay, I know that rhymed. It could be very good for GameStop. But here is where the shit could hit the fan and the nipples could hit the razor. I don't know what the hell that means. Just roll with it. Anyway, this is where shit could get bad. If this does well for GameStop, okay, and people start pre-ordering like crazy because all of the big AAA games have exclusive maps and worthwhile exclusive game content that you can only get at GameStop. Like Kotaku said, you don't think that Amazon's going to do the same thing? That Walmart's going to do the same thing? That Target's going to do the same thing? And other retailers aren't going to do the same thing? Of course they are. And this is where shit could get bad and could be dangerous for the industry. Because like I said before, you could have Assassin's Creed Unity and there could be like 6 different versions out there because Walmart has their own exclusive content. Amazon has their own exclusive content. GameStop has their own exclusive content. And it could piss off the consumer, and then they could just be like, fuck it, throw their hands up and say, I'm cooking meth. I'm not buying the game from anybody. And it can cause a horrible calamity in the industry. You know, I don't think that'll happen, but it could. I mean, think about it from your perspective. Wouldn't you be pissed off if all you want to do is play the goddamn game and there's like 6 different places offering 6 different versions of extra content or DLC with the game because they have some exclusive thing with Ubisoft? I keep on using Assassin's Creed Unity, but it's true. If there's like 7 different versions of Assassin's Creed Unity out there, you may pull your hair out or scratch your bald head if you're bald like me and say, fuck all of you. This is bullshit. Just because you're trying to get me to go into your store and buy the game, you're putting me at a disadvantage. And it may confuse you too, because say there's 7 different versions of the game out there, you may not know which content is better. And then it's just it may just flood the consumer, be like, where the hell do I get the game from? Where the hell do I pre-order the game from? I don't know which pre-order content I want. Fuck it, I'm done. And that could happen too, and that could be disastrous for the gaming community. So, and it could be disastrous for the games industry, I mean to say. So I wish they would just not do this. I hate pre-orders. I never, ever, I think like 3 times in my life I've pre-ordered a game. And now after this, I know for a fact I'll never do it again. It's bullshit, man. Pre-orders are cancerous and they need to go away. All right, folks, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one.